If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life. Let's get into it. Oh, what a glorious shot that is. Hey guys, no man, it's just the blinds being the blinds, baby. Let me handle that for you. There we go. Now we can be friends. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. You are looking at the Tease SBH-E Series guitar that I have copacetically modified. Oh, I can't show this video. It's got all the upgrades on it, man. But now I've spoiled it because you can see it. Maybe I should just cover up the upgrades like this. There. You don't have to worry about the black pick guard. Yeah, guys, I have completed my player preference modifications. You know, I was calling them upgrades, and I realized I'm not making the guitar any better. I'm not upgrading it. I'm just modifying it to my player preferences, Jake. So yeah, man. So I've done a few things. Those vids are coming out. And spoiler alert, Cal, there you go on the pick guard. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me last night at the premiere of the Under the Hood for the Tease SBH-E Series guitar. I sure appreciate all of you. Shout out to the Jacks, our channel members. Our newest channel member is Sparky. Thank you, Sparky, for joining the Jack pack. Yeah, guys, and any of you who hung out with me, spend any time at all on the channel talking about guitars and life. Well, my friends, as we were going through the premiere, one thing came up, and then this morning something did come up in a conversation I was having with a dear friend. So what I neglected to do in the Under the Hood video were a couple of things that I would typically do. I would normally give 2 yard specs on the neck, and I did not do that. So in a moment, we're going to take the strings off of the guitar because it was funny, man. I was doing my best to save these strings. Even after all my player preference stuff and my setup, I'm still rocking these strings that came with the guitar out of the box. And I was talking to T last night in the comments, and he said, yeah, man, I usually trash those strings and put good strings on it. So I'm going to be changing my strings to some GHS boomers because I caught a sale over at Musician's Friend. Yeah, baby. So I'm going to put some 10s on it, GHS boomers. Anyway, I digress. Let's get to the point. So one of the things that I did want to do is I wanted to put a meter on the pickups. And so as I do that, just a couple things that I want you guys to keep in mind. Let me pause for the coffee. Oh, and hey guys, love you. Mean it. Yeah, man. So just, I want to put a couple of disclaimers out here, okay? Everybody who hangs out with me knows 3 things are true today and every day. The first thing is I'm not a luthier. The second thing is I'm not a professional. And the third thing is all this channel has ever been, Jack, is my journey with all things guitars and life, baby. So no expertise being claimed here. So I've got my meter set up. I'm going to go over to ohms here. Okay, and I'm using alligator clips, positive and ground, on my guitar cord that is copacetically plugged into the guitar. I've got my guitar volume set, and I'm in the bridge position. This is a humbucker. The specs say that humbucker is 13. Okay, so you can tell, I've got to get a Sharpie here. Clearly, that pickup is measuring just a little bit high of 13. And I think that pickup sounds fantastic. Okay, so somebody's thinking this, and maybe you're going to put it in the comments. So feel free to put it in the comments. I want to hear from you. But somebody's already beginning to type, yeah, but what you're doing doesn't really have anything to do with how well the guitar sounds. Okay. Clearly a debatable thing, and I don't have a dog in that hunt. I'm recognizing that I read specs and I didn't check it. That's all I'm doing in this video. I got no axe to grind. I'm not trying to show off how great I am at this because, man, I watched a video last night. It was actually Sparky. Shout out again, Spark. That's 2 in a row, Jack. About how to use a meter. This guy doesn't even know how to use a meter. Well, I kind of know what I'm doing. All right, so we got 13.4, okay? Now if I split the coil, I get down to about 6.8. In the middle position, I got like 3, 2, somewhere in there. 3.1. Yeah, approaching 3.2. Now I know somebody else is going to type in the comments, yeah, but that's not exactly the way you do that. And so going through the guitar chord, maybe this is a janky guitar chord. I don't know. I'll get another guitar chord out and test it just for you guys. Now the neck pup is rocking 5.8, 5.9, somewhere in there. Okay. So 5.8, the specs say that the neck pickup is 7.2. That's pretty much 5.8. Now again, it's 5.8 the way I'm doing it. All right? So let's take my guitar chord out of the equation. Stand by. Man, how's your day going, guys? What's going on where you are, man? Anybody working on any cool projects? My pure tone output jack, keeping my guitar cord seated, connected greatly, my friends. All right. So I'm just switching guitar chords because, you know, this is just a Christmas cable that I'm using right here. And I'm just, you know, old IT guy and all that. You got to check the variables. Yeah, man. All right. So I'm going to go positive and I'm going to go ground up here. And I don't think it matters which way you do that. Okay, so I'm still rocking in the neck position 5.8. All right. So, yeah, man. What does that mean, guys? Is that a deal breaker for me? It's absolutely not a deal breaker for me. It's the difference between 5.8 and 7.2. Well, there's some difference there, isn't it? Now, again, you can go out, man. You can watch anybody talk about this kind of stuff, and you're going to see people who will die on a hill that says that this absolutely positively matters. By way of the sound and the quality and all the things. And then there are others who are going to say, man, it's just a number. What matters is how it sounds. So it is worth pointing out, though. And I thought, man, you know, let me just go on record. I mean, I've been on record the whole time, right? I'm just saying that 5.8 is not 7.2. That's all. Okay? So I want to correct myself when I said last night in my Under the Hood vid that this guitar lives up to the spec sheet. The spec sheet is ranking that neck pickup a little bit more robustly than 5.8. Okay? So I just thought you would want to know that. Come along for the ride. All right, let's do the next thing. Okay, guys, we're back. Let me move my coffee cup. This guy's always got snacks on the workbench. Well, what's a workbench without a snack, man? Now, guys, in all fairness, full disclosure, you should probably not have snacks on your workbench. But I'm going to have snacks on mine, Jack, because that's how I roll, baby. All right, let me check this situation right here. Man, I'm so discombobulated. Did I ask you guys how your day's going? Did you put it in the comments? Oh, here's my pen. All right, let's try that again. 21.3. All right, 21.3 at the first. 22.2 at the 12th. All right, guys. So, just in summary, we checked two things. So, again, the humbucker 13.4. When it was split, 6.8. In the middle, somewhere around 3.2. And the neck pickup was reading at 5.8, not exactly the 7.2. Now again, I think the pickups sound great. I think the guitar plays great. The neck the thickness of the neck, the first fret is 21.3 by my measurements, and at the 12th fret, 22.2. So I hope those brief updates are helpful, man. I hope you get a snack and a beverage of your choice, and I hope you have a great day no matter what you're going to do, Jack. Man, I pray you're surrounded by people who love and affirm you, baby. People who get you, you know what I'm saying? People who make you want to be a better version of you, because that's what all of you are to me. Put in the comments, guys, what did I miss? What am I not seeing? What do we need to do next? Anything? Anyway, I'm going to throw some guitar strings on here. I'm going to play this guitar, Jack, because I got to go out of town tomorrow. Yeah, baby. Lots and lots of guitar playing. Well, hey, guys, special shout out to the Jacks, our channel members, and for all of you for taking any time at all today to talk about guitars and life. Man, you guys are the best. Okay, guys, there are those who would say, I talked to somebody this morning who would say this. The way I'm doing this with a guitar chord, okay, really does reduce the reading. Some would say as much as 1.5. So if you took the guitar chord, if you took this reading and added the 1.5, you would get closer to 7.2. Now, what's also true is that the bridge pup, the way I was doing it through the guitar chord, is actually higher than with the spec sheet. It was 13.4. Spec sheet says 13. So that either means one or two things. If it's true that the guitar chord adds or reduces the reading by 1.5, then that means that the neck pup could in fact be in the range of 7.2. And these things are ranges. It's kind of like weighing a guitar, you know, and how you weigh a guitar, and, you know, a guitar being off by ounces and those kind of differences. It all has to do with the way that people do things, right? So that said, it could in fact be that the guitar cable is giving me a lower reading. What that would mean, though, is that this bridge pup is way hotter than 13. Okay? Now, it sounds hot. It doesn't sound bleeding ear hot to me. And again, I think at some point what this comes down to is, do these readings matter? And again, my only point in making this video this morning about the pups is that I vouched for the 7.2 and the 13, but I didn't test it in the video. So I'm just testing it using my methodology. My methodology suggests that if I do it with the chord, that the bridge pickup is hotter than 13.0 and the neck pickup could in fact be in the range of 7. Okay? Now, and I'm only doing it this way because I want to play the guitar, man. I got to go out of town tomorrow. I want to put this guitar back together and play it. Now, what I could have done is I could have desoldered the wires for the pups from the pots and tested it just straight to the pup, and that would be the purest reading, guys. Okay, so you could put it in the comments, put your hot take in there, Keith, and tell me what you think. Does using a cord to measure pups really reduce it by 1.5, the reading? What do you think about that? Would it be different if I went directly to the pickups? I'm saying I believe at this point that it would, but again, I'm not going to take the time to do that. Maybe if there comes a time when I do any more electronics, I don't know what I would do to the electronics of this guitar. They are stellar in my view. If I were to do that, though, maybe I'll put a meter right directly on the pups. So for my purposes, I just wanted to give you the readings and let you see it. Okay? Well, as always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Hey, rock on with your bad selves, everybody. Catch you down the road.